Hi everyone, my name's Jalise. I know you're expecting Supernatural top 13 seasons. It's going to be later on in this video, but the thing is, I recorded the top 13 seasons before I did the digital movie code, so I forgot to mention to you guys that there will be a free digital movie code for this one. So this is for Supernatural Season 12 free movie code. Whoever the first person that sees this video gets this code. And I refrain from everybody. For people who have a hard disk copy of Supernatural, do not take this code away from people who want to see the show or want to see it. I know some people you can watch off Netflix, but if you want to own it, you can. So I'm going to give you the Supernatural Season 12 digital movie code for whoever picks it out. You'll be the first, and then after that, the next thing is going to be Supernatural Season 13. So if you're wondering why I'm at different shirt, why I'm doing a different day, because I filmed it a different day. So, yeah, Supernatural Season 13, 13, Supernatural Season 12, digital movie code. Hopefully y'all could pause that, redeem it, and then yours, let me know if y'all redeem it online, and then we'll see where it's going to happen. And then you could talk to me about my top 13 seasons of Supernatural. Do you agree or disagree with me about it? So, stay tuned. Welcome now, everybody, to my top 13 seasons of Supernatural. 13 years. 13 years this show has been on. For better or worse. Not for me. I prefer it ended like somewhere around season 10. So this show won't be so stale and our characters will make hypocritical decisions that go against their original characters. So if you see my previous video of Supernatural Season 13, let's just say this, everybody. I'm a big fan of Supernatural. I have all the seasons. I have read some of the books. I'm a fan of this show. Do I go to conventions? Do I go to holographs? No, I do not. Now, Supernatural, hang on one sec. Supernatural, in general, to me, will always be one of my favorite shows. I think it's my top 10, and the number 10 on my top 10 TV show list. And this show, I will always have fond memories of. I will always love this show. But do they have bad seasons? Absolutely they do. Some horrendous seasons. Some horrendous writings. But let's start off with the worst. Number worst is Supernatural Season 7. My God, this season was crap. What happened? The stuff that came out of Castiel, what we were supposed to get was an evil Castiel. Like God, we got more Leviathans. These are the things that come out of Purgatory, and they are the creatures that eat all creatures. This is the season where Bobby dies. Do not like what they did with this season. Did not like this season has my most hated episode. This is the one where Dean Winchester kills Sam's friend, Amy, a monster who basically killed bad people in order to heal her sick son, and he killed her. There was a whole dragged out, like 4 episodes with this shit. I hated that episode. Supernatural Season 7 is a god-awful piece of shit season. Only good thing is that they build up certain characters. They introduced Charlie, Kevin Tran. They introduced some characters, and they kind of grow for some side characters to grow. So for future seasons. But this season was just god-awful. And when I mean god-awful, it's not like a terribly written show. I gave this season a C. It's a C for me for letter grade. But comparing to how Supernatural was an A to A+ TV show, this is atrocious. C for Supernatural Season 7. Next up on the chopping block is, which is number 12, which is Supernatural Season 10. My God. They promised us the year demon. Year as Dean as a demon. 23 episodes, he's cured in the 3rd episode. So naturally what did he do? He feels guilty for all the bad shit he's done. He's moping around. And then he tries to get rid of the mark. And this entire season, it was just about him getting rid of the mark of Cain. Which was ridiculous as hell. Not ridiculous, why didn't they get rid of it? It was ridiculous that they cured Dean as a demon in the 3rd episode. And there's not really much things to do right there. Castiel felt sorry for his vessel's children that he left behind, so he's going to go track down his vessel's daughter to see about her. That was good. And also he has this grace that was not working too well, and he was sucking out grace from other angels. Interesting. What else happened? Oh, they did the most terriblest thing ever. They killed Charlie in the most stupidest way. They killed Death in the most stupidest way. I cannot stand a lot of it this season. So much potential, so much great potential, and they fuck it up. Supernatural Season 10, number 12. Number 11 is going to be Supernatural Season 13. The latest season of Supernatural. Again, in Supernatural Season 10, they build up Charlie's character a lot more with the brothers and they killed her off. This one is Lucifer. They built up his character so much that he might have changed, that he's having some different emotions. He may always be the evil man, but he wants his son Jack. And this is what the season is mostly about. They want Jack. They're building up Jack as Lucifer's son. There's some bonding moments with him and Sam. Dean wants to kill him because he's angry at Jack for Castiel's death. And, the usual drama with Dean Winchester. He gets angry, he gets grumpy, and he believes he's better than everyone, and he has a right to. There are some dark themes in this one. The Winchester brothers have never been more hypocritical in this season than in this season, Supernatural Season 13. What I mean by hypocritical, Dean threatens a girl with a gun if you don't do what they say in order to get his mom back. I mean, there's like so many moments I could go back to this entire season of their hypocritical bullshit with the Winchesters that I don't really care for. Supernatural Season 13, a lot of great stuff with it, but they kind of drove away characters. The final Prince of Hell, Asmodeus, was a wasted character in my opinion. Resurrection of the Dead is this season called, in my opinion. I mean, they resurrect so many people from alternate universes. Rowena's alive, Ketch is alive, Gabriel's alive, Charlie is alive, Kevin Tran, alive, now dead. I just don't like what they did with this. I think the season was better than the previous two seasons, but this season's just... They've mostly focused on old characters coming back from the dead. That's all they did. So, Supernatural Season 13, number 11. My 10th favorite. And everyone's going to hate me for this. Supernatural Season 11. I'm sorry, but the build-up for Amar was slow as hell. This season would have been better off as a series finale. If this was a series, this would go a lot more up for me. What's happening? Amara is a sister of God. They build her up in 7 episodes. It took from episode 1 to episode 8. And since we had the reason why Supernatural Season 11 kind of fails in a sense is because the previous season, Supernatural Season 10, we had Dean moping around with the Mark of Cain trying to get rid of it. And then this one, he realized he released Amara, so now he feels guilty. Now he's moping around for that shit. And just drags along. Crowley, is still running things. He's trying to use Amar for his own gain. And ultimately, Lucifer comes back in the most spectacular way, calls the Winchester brother under hypocritical decisions of the previous seasons, and it was awesome. I love what they did with Lucifer's character in this season. Castiel played Lucifer. I enjoyed. God came back. A lot of stuff was established. That's great stuff. But the build-up was terrible. And if you actually put down how many episodes God and Amara and actually build up for this stuff, you probably get 23 episodes, 8, and that to me is atrocious. If you're doing such an epic thing like God's sister Amara, you need to build that up pretty good. You had to have Supernatural Season 5 built, where you had to constantly watch every single episode. Okay, watch an episode, take a break for 4 episodes, and then to me it was just a very badly paced season. I know a lot of people love this season because it has a lot of great moments. But to me, moments don't count for an entire season. Supernatural Season 11, number 10. Sue me. Number 9, Supernatural Season 12. I like this season. I love how Lucifer doesn't know what to do this entire season. I love how his character just doesn't know what to do, and he just wants to break daddy's toys, and he's just traveling from vessel to vessel until he gets a girl pregnant, and now he's going to be a father. We introduced the Princes of Hell, which is pretty dang awesome. We know how the Yellow-Eyed Demon came around. So it does some great stuff for the lore. Castiel is protecting Lucifer's baby in a sense, protecting the mother of protecting the mother that's going to raise Lucifer's child. Mary came back. Obviously, we had a whole British Men of Letters, which was very interesting as well. I do not like how they went the whole hypocritical route, the Men of Letters are an evil organization. We must wipe out the American hunters. It was retarded at the ending for the storyline for the British Men of Letters. But what they did with Mary reuniting with her sons, bonding with them was great. building up for characters is awesome, and that's what they build up. They build up Sam and Dean's relationship with their mother, and it made it into a very emotional moment at the end. And Castiel meeting married, and all these characters just getting along with each other, and it's just a very, very interesting season. I absolutely enjoy Supernatural Season 12 after a second viewing. At first I didn't like it too much, but now I've come around and I think this was a pretty dang good season. Number 9, Supernatural Season 12. And if I had to give a grade, Supernatural Season 11 was a B+, Season 12 to me was an A-, a 9 out of 10. Now, number 8 is going to be Supernatural Season 1. This was the first season of Supernatural, and I love it. I love the dark, gloomy moments, and I just love the ultimate horror of this first season. I love the beginning with John Winchester. Seeing Jeffrey Dean Morgan with Sam and Dean was awesome. Have a little introduction of this world was just so breathtaking. I just loved the stories. The stories felt like every single character that the brothers went up against, every single villain, every single creature, was such a threat. Nowadays, it's just like, oh, we're the Winchesters. Yeah. We took forever just killing off one thing, but this one, at the beginning, is just like, it's so nerving and so creepy, and they really do for this, like, supernatural, like, spooky-ass horror story shit, and I love it. Nowadays, it's just like superhero shit. Like, oh, ghost, okay, we'll take care of it. Kind of creepy, but we got it. I just love the amateurs of the Winchesters in the beginning of the season. Supernatural Season 1, number 8. Number 7, I'm going to give to Supernatural Season 8. This is basically the brothers are closing the gates of hell. Dean comes out of purgatory. He's friends with a vampire. He changed from the previous season, and now he's not judging monsters too harshly. Sam tried to live a normal life with a girl, which is great character progression. I enjoyed that stuff. Granted, was it a little bit boring and cheesy? Yes, it was, but it was character progression. Then you have Sam and Dean's grandfather coming around from John's side, John's father, and they introduce the Men of Letters. The brothers get the bunker. They go for the trials of God, basically to close the gates of hell forever. Kevin Tran becomes an integral part of the team. Season 8 was just terrific. I absolutely adored the season. I love the finale. The finale of Supernatural Season 8 was awesome. So, number 7, Supernatural Season 8. Number 6, Supernatural Season 9. This season was awesome. Metatron, the angel, the scribe of God, was a villain, and I loved it. We have Abaddon, Knight of Hell, which was awesome. She was battling for control with Crowley over Hell, and Crowley was starting to get like some human emotions, and he was going all messed up. I just love what they did with Supernatural Season 9. I absolutely adore a human like Castiel trying to ban angels to go against Metatron. The fallen angels are now on Earth and they're scattered, which was interesting, which was awesome. And I really like what they did with Supernatural Season 9. And who could forget we get into the mark of Cain a bit, and you started to see the progression where it goes. We get to see the death of Kevin Tran, which was awesome, which was heartbreaking as heck. And we see Cain himself. I mean, this to me was great for the Supernatural lore. Supernatural Season 9 is an awesome season of Supernatural. And I love the finale where Dean turned his eyes into black, which was awesome. Too bad Supernatural Season 10 screwed it up, but Supernatural Season 9, love this season. So it's an A- as well. And that was number 6. Number 5 is Supernatural Season 6. Now, Before You Stole Me to Death. I love Supernatural Season 6 for so many reasons. 1, character progression. Dean is outside of hunting. He's with Lisa and Ben. A soulless Sam out of freaking hell. Awesome. I mean, I love what they did with Castiel and with the whole Civil War stuff. I love that stuff with him against Raphael. Introduced some other angels. I love Eve, the mother of all. Killed her off way too quickly. I just thought a lot of character progression was good. Meg came around with Crowley and Caged Teeth, which I absolutely adored that episode. The Pizza Man scene. Yeah, I love it. And who could forget the French Mistake? Dean Winchester or Jensen Ackles, I'm a painted whore. Love it. You Married Ruby? I love this season of Supernatural. This season was just overall very, very strong. Every single episode was very interesting. Character progression for certain characters, regress for certain characters, and it was just very progressive for their character routes. Granted, I did not like what they did with the whole hypocritical bullshit. You're working with Crowley Castiel? You crossed the line, man. You crossed the line. You know, Sam and Dean make deals with demons all the damn time. I did not like the last 2 episodes of what they did with Castiel. Was it good? Even though The Man with No Name, The Man Who Would Be King, actually was a really great episode, I just didn't like the last 2 episodes of this season. But overall, the season overall in general was a very great season. I love it. It was an 8 for me. I thought this was just on par with the first 5 seasons of Supernatural. Speaking of which, top 5 seasons of Supernatural. Or, not top 5, now it's top 4. Number 4 is Supernatural Season 2. I love this season. The Yellow White Demon is vanquished by Sam and Dean. John Winchester is dead. New characters introduced. Ellen, Joe, not Garth. I forgot the guy's name. Bobby had a more prominent role in this season. I just absolutely adore Supernatural Season 2. If I said 12, please forgive me. But Supernatural Season 2 was just an awesome season. A lot of character growth, a lot of driven, more moments. We got so many great episodes during the entire season. The Bank Robin one, I loved. This was an awesome season of Supernatural. It's an 8 for me. My third favorite is Supernatural Season 3. This has my favorite episode of Supernatural. Dean goes to hell. The brothers do not win. A demon that's working with the Winchesters. She has a knife that could kill demons. Very interesting. Very cool. Dean is on a running clock going to hell. It was like one episode each time you want to see his moments with Sam, and it made those moments even more special because you knew Dean was either destined to go to hell or time was running out for him. So when you feel like there's like a time limit on the season, you're constantly watching each episode, and it was entertaining as hell. So Supernatural Season 3, my absolutely third favorite. My second favorite would have to be Supernatural Season 4. Dean comes back from hell. Castiel's introduced. The 66 Seals. Lucifer walks free. Sam turning over to the dark side a bit. Character progression. Angels coming around. This season was just phenomenal. I love this season. This is an A+ season for me. Supernatural Season 4, number 2. And my number 1 favorite is Supernatural Season 5. This is by far the best season of Supernatural. Season 4, it was a great competitor, but Supernatural Season 5 is a winner. This was a phenomenal season of Supernatural. This season was awesome. Lucifer is here. He wants Sam as his vessel. Michael wants Dean as his vessel. The brothers are struggling against destiny not to kill one another. Castiel is now on the brothers of Winchester's side. They're trying to prevent the apocalypse. Certain characters come back. Meg. There's just so much great things about this. We get the Dean Winchester and Sam Winchester's brother, Aaron, I believe. And I just love this entire season. This season was phenomenal. Every single episode you had to see, and you just want to know how the brothers are going to survive. How are they going to win this one? And how they win is just awesome. This to me was the series finale. But if not, then Supernatural Season 11 really should have been the series finale. But sad to say it wasn't. Overall, that's my top 13 seasons of Supernatural, everybody. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe if you like. Discord down below. Leave comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. Respect yours. What is your own personal top 13 seasons of Supernatural? If you could debate me, debate me. Debate me meaningfully. Don't just say I suck for putting Supernatural Season 11 so low or 13 so low. Stop acting like fangirls. Let's have a discussion. Alright, everyone. Named Lisa. Everybody. Bye-bye.